let me ask you a question. Are you making YouTube videos and your videos just aren't getting the exposure, views, likes, comments, and all of that stuff that you would hope that your videos would get, the recognition for the hard work that you put into them? And you're like, how can I get more views on my videos? Well, one, that has to do with stuff like search engine optimization. And to be completely blunt, if you have never done it before, it's not the easiest thing to understand and wrap your mind around. And that's why we're talking about this tool today called Vid IQ. It's going to give you a bunch of features that's going to help you make better videos and better decisions on what videos to make by using all of these tools. There's a free option, and then there's also some paid options as well. So I suggest downloading it and checking it out. And if it's something you think you might want to try, I believe it's like $50 for the boost option, and it gives you a ton of features like a video idea creator and much more stuff as far as tags for videos and other stuff that you should be doing in your videos already that you might not be doing. So without further ado, let's run that intro. All right, so now we're over at the computer and I'm going to show you Vid IQ. Vid IQ is really awesome, and I want to go ahead and state that they did not pay me to make this video. I'm not getting any kind of kickback if you go check it out, and that's all, there, said and done. But with all that being said, I still really like Vid IQ, and I've used it in the past, the free version and even the boost, which I believe is like $49.99. And I can say for a time being, the free version was helpful, but the boost version was a lot more helpful whenever I first started making videos for How To Tech. And then it became a kind of a point in time of where I felt like I learned a lot from the search engine optimization process of where I didn't need it near as much. So I will say that there's a lot of stuff in the free version that's great. And if you don't have the money to pay for, it's still a really good option for you to use. Now, with that being said, they've added some new features since the last time I've used it, and that's kind of the reason I started paying for it again. And I actually really like some of these new features that they've added. I want to show you some of these new features because I think they're really awesome. So let's get started first by me showing you the Vid IQ extension. So we can go here and see that there is a direct integration through an extension into your web browser. If you use anything Chrome based, that'd be Google Chrome, Brave, I'm trying to think of other ones like Microsoft Edges as well, and you can install this extension for all of those. And I believe there might even be the ability to install it for maybe even Safari and stuff like that. You'd have to look into that, but it is a really cool extension, and we'll kind of look at some of these marketing points, but they're very much true in a lot of senses. So you can get more views with the #1 extension for YouTube creators. Yes, you're definitely going to be able to get more views if you use this tool properly, because what's going to do is it's going to make sure that your videos show up towards the top of search results, and that's going to help you in the long run of your videos being successful. Some of the most popular videos we have on this channel did not blow up overnight and were merely a success based off of good search engine optimization and people finding the videos, and then also obviously having good content to pair with that. So keep those things in mind, and you can kind of understand then why search engine optimization is good, because if you have all the other things set up and you have good search engine optimization and people find your videos, it's going to be a good time. We also have now the AI powered video ideas with view prediction, and this is really awesome. This is something I've started using for How To Tech to get kind of an idea of some of the stuff that you guys might want to see on this channel, and we're testing it out and we're giving it a few tries and seeing some of the different video ideas that come in. It gives you a list, I think daily, of about 50, and you can just go through there and say, I like this one, I don't like this one, and then it puts them all in a list, which is super cool. We can also find keywords to rank higher in YouTube search results, which is really cool, and that's going to be probably the next thing I'm going to show you. The titles of your videos, it will give you better recommendations of if your title's too long, not long enough, what words you need to add to it that relate to words that are also in your description and your tags, and it even gives you recommendations for those tags and keywords to use in your description. It is really awesome. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you what search results look like. So here is the search results for just OBS. It's actually going to give us some really helpful information over here on the right hand side, and we can see that we're searching the term OBS, and we can see the highest views for videos, the average views, and the average subscribers, and the videos that were added in the last 7 days, and all the other information that we might need to learn about OBS and whether or not this is a good search term or title for our video, and all that information moving forward. We can see that 61 out of 100 is the overall score, which is a really good score, and the volume is 78. So there's a lot of people that are coming here looking for this content, and the competition score is a medium, which means that there is a good chance of your content to stand out because there's not too many people making videos on it. So if this competition was really a high, it might be more likely that might not be a good idea to make videos on it. We can even see top channels for this search result. We have Kevin Stratford, and we even have How to Tech on there, which is super cool, and Alpha Gaming. Alpha Gaming makes some really cool videos, and we can see that there's other related opportunities in here as well. So we can see that we could also make videos on Stream Elements, OBS Studios, Harris Heller, which is the guy that runs Alpha Gaming, and best OBS settings for recording. And we can kind of get an idea of what would be some, good related opportunities and even related search queries. So we could go through there and kind of rank down by these and figure out what would be a good idea to maybe include in our title, description, tags, or whatever we're trying to look for to make a better video. And that's the cool thing about search engine optimization. Before you start the video and even put time into editing it or recording it, you can do research with tools like vidIQ, and you can plan out a really successful video before you even press record, which is super cool. We're going to go ahead and jump over to one of my videos now, and I'm going to show you kind of how this works on this end, and then we'll actually jump over to vidIQ and I'll show you the vidIQ dashboard because there's some other tools in there. So at the very top here, we have what's called SEO. And it's actually not at the very top. We actually have an overview, and it shows the current vidIQ score. And we even have our thumbnail for the video, our social shares, and then SEO. This is the one that really matters a lot. So this is going to tell you what your vidIQ SEO score is. And your SEO score is different from your overall vidIQ score. Your vidIQ score is really just how good the video is. And then this one is how good is your search engine optimization. And we can see that we have things whenever we hover over them, like our tag counts, tag volume, keywords and titles, keywords and descriptions, and triple keywords. And all this stuff, I believe, is explained in videos by vidIQ. So if you wanted to go check out their stuff and documentation on it, you can learn about this. But essentially what you're trying to do is you're trying to make sure you have the same keywords in your title, your description, and your tags, and you want to make those relevant and also show up in the search engine. And by doing those three things, you can really help your chances. So we actually have 4 out of 5 triple keywords here. So we're doing a good job in this video. And our performance of ranked tags is 5, and our high volume ranked tags is 5 as well. So that is a very good vidIQ SEO score. And I can tell you right now, not all of our videos hit that. And a lot of it just comes down to search engine preference and what kind of video you're making. So keep that in mind with titling your videos and the videos you decide to make. We also have some other information in here that I don't feel is near as useful as something like this, triple keywords, and we'll get down into the tags in a second. But there is stuff like YouTube search views, which is really cool to see, and we can go through and search, kind of some other stuff, like we could even add tags if we wanted to, or search terms. And we'd have to enable 2-factor. I don't have that enabled right now. But yeah, you can go through here and check that stuff, and it's super cool. We can also use the compare views in the last 28 days, which is a good idea of seeing how popular your video is compared to your other videos that you've released. So you can see if you're actually making a good video that maybe you haven't thought about making before, or just, hey, these type of videos are going to do really good on my channel. Maybe I should make more for my viewers. We have channel statistics that show the overall views, average daily views, the channel country, and some other metrics in here that could be very useful. We have our video tags, which essentially lets us know how good those tags are doing. These are super, super important. Try to keep these in mind. So OBS Studio Tutorial 2022, if you went to YouTube and searched that and you didn't have any subscriptions of other channels that make similar videos, once again, the YouTube algorithm is very complicated if you don't know that by now, and it's not necessarily guaranteeing it, but there is a very good chance if you went and searched that exact term, my channel is going to pull the first video and you're going to see this exact video recommended for you. And OBS Studio 2022 would do the same thing. And what you're trying to do is essentially make sure you have as many rank tags as possible. And as you can see here, we have quite a few. We have 2 that look like they're or 3 that look like they're number 1, and 1 that's 2, and just a bunch of numbers all over the place. So make sure that you're trying to get your tags to kind of rank in the search results. We even have things like channel tags and topics. And in my opinion, those aren't near as useful. What I would recommend keeping an eye on is your SEO score and your video tags. Those are going to be very important, and probably comparing your views in the first 28 days compared to your other content, because as we can see here, my channel tends to have an affinity for loving OBS videos, because that's one of the things that my channel got pretty big off of, was making videos on OBS. So we can see that those are performing a lot better than my average content. In the first 7 days, we've got 898 views on this compared to typically 100 to 151. And right now we're at about 3,400. So this is doing well, and it lets me know I should probably make more OBS videos. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see more videos on OBS. So now that that's done, let's go to the Vid IQ dashboard, and this is where things get crazy. You can go through here and you can do a lot of cool stuff. So we have our things like channel stats that lets us know our viewership, subscribers, watch time, retention, and estimated revenue. So if you are partnered with YouTube and you make money through AdSense, that's great. You can see those metrics here. We can see subscriber overviews, and we can even add competitors if we wanted to, and just kind of check out other people's YouTube channels and see how their stats are looking compared to ours, and, you know, kind of judge based off of that. We get top keyword opportunities, which are super awesome. So this one right here, how to use OBS, seems to be a very popular search term. That might be something that I need to rename one of my videos to have better SEO, or maybe make a new video dedicated and targeted towards those keyword opportunities. So that is one way that you can make videos, really good videos, or at least videos that are going to get views, and know that before you even press record on the video. So that's really awesome. Just make sure you have the content to back it up, as always. Our top videos from our channel, we can view those and see how they're doing as far as the amount of views that they've got in the last 30 days, and the views per hour, which is a metric you might see if you have the extension installed. It's called VPH, I believe, and you'll see that. And then top search terms for our channel, we can see those down here. We have the daily ideas, which is one of my favorite new features, and it's really awesome. It's got 2 views, so you can go down through here and just check things and check them off. And yeah, there's just a big list of them that I could look through now, or I can view them in this card format and dismiss. How to set up OBS for streaming on YouTube, audio filter verified. I have no idea what that is, but maybe this first part, how to set up OBS for streaming on YouTube, could be a good video idea. And if I wanted to save it, I just click save, and now it's going to be in my saved ideas. How to use Streamlabs OBS. That could be a really good video idea as well. So I could save that, and I can go to my saved video ideas and go through these and decide to maybe make a video on them. After I made the video, I can just go ahead and delete the idea from my database, and there you go. You got video ideas literally just coming to you without having to do work. And from what I've noticed, and it seems like on my channel, it seems like these are based off of videos that you previously made. So if you've already made some videos, this might give you a better idea of different titles or spins that you could put on your videos that you're already making. That could be pretty cool. We also have a dismissed idea section. So anything that we decide we don't want to do, it'll just go over here, and we can even restore one if we accidentally click the wrong button. What this is going to do is this is going to kind of play into, I guess, that algorithm of what's a good video idea, what's a bad video idea from your perspective. We can leave feedback on that too. And let's go to our keywords. Our keywords are, you know, different things, top keyword opportunities of things that are doing well, and top search terms for our channel. So we can just verify these and go back and forth with these and see what kind of lines up and what's doing good, give us a better idea of what videos could be a good idea. There's also a competitors tab, and this is actually a good idea if you want to keep up with people that do similar content to you, to kind of see how their channels are going. So I'm going to click this to select all of them, and we can see the growth and that of all these other channels and see how well they're doing and view their statistics. And we can even view videos from our competitors and see how their videos are doing compared to ours, and see, is there new content that's out that maybe I want to get in on. So for example, if I'm looking at this, I can see that there is 1, 2, 3 videos, one from Gaming Careers and 2 from Alpha Gaming on these new Beacon products. That might be something that is an interest for me to go ahead and decide, hey, maybe I want to set some time aside and look into these products and maybe make a video on them myself. So that is why this right here is really cool. It lets you view your metrics compared to other channels, and even see other videos that are currently being made in the space, and decide maybe if you want to make a similar video or put a different spin on it. We can view information from our subscribers of top videos that they've watched. This to me is not that useful of a tool over here. And then we can even see top channels they're subbing to. In my use case, this hasn't really been that useful, but we can also see stuff like best times to post, and that might be useful for you. There's also an SEO tab, and this is going to essentially give you recommendations on changes that you can make to your videos that you already have out there. And you can go in and update the tags and other information like that. It is super easy to go through here and say how to set up OBS to stream on Twitch. It's just one click and you can add it in. Now that video already has over 500 tags or 500 character limit on the tag, so I can't add it in there, but we could see how those would rank against each other, and we can see that they actually value those based off of a number. So the bigger the number, the better the value of that tag. So you definitely want to try to use those whenever possible. So being completely transparent, I would not go through this whole video and not show you how much this is. Like I said, I don't gain anything from you signing up for this. And like I said, I've used the paid version before and I've stopped using it before as well. And currently I'm using the $49 version, and that may change in the future. I may decide that it's not worth the money and I may stop using it. I'll try to give you guys an update if I decide that maybe there's a reason not. But most of the time that there'd be a reason that you would decide to not use it is because it actually helps you. It helps you get better at your search engine optimization as just a person and get you in that mindset to where you might not need this. But the reason I'm currently using it is because of the AI powered ideas. And I think those are really interesting and neat and give me some other ideas to bounce off my mind of different videos I can make for you guys that you might be looking for and interested in. There are different options as well. There's the $10 a month, and it has a little bit less features than the boost version. So definitely go ahead and take a look at it and see if it's something that you think would help you out. And if none of those options suit you or you don't have the money, there's always the free option as well that gives you some of these features as well, such as being able to see the tags and stuff that you would normally not be able to see on other videos. So all right guys, that's going to be all for this video. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. Go ahead, destroy that like button, get subscribed, and turn on notifications for future videos from How To Tech. Let us know in the comment section down below. Did you enjoy this video? Is this something you're going to check out? And are you interested in some of the paid options? We're not getting any kind of kickback from you guys checking this out. We're just genuinely curious because we started using it again, and we actually have seen some of our numbers go up on some of the videos we've been making since then, and even some of our old videos in the back catalog that we've started applying some of these SEO practices to, based on recommendations from Vid IQ. So like I said, I really like it. I hope maybe this is a useful tool for you guys. If so, like I said, let us know. And if you guys want to be like these lovely people that are on screen right now, then think about becoming a YouTube member today. Our members get early access to videos, discounts on merch, and much, much more. Big thanks to all of you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Chad from How To Tech, helping you take your tech to the next level. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.